Hello there. So in this video, I'm going to show how you can create visual story with AI. Very easy, simple steps, and best of all, it's all free. So let's do this. First, we need to create our story. And for this, I'm going to use a ChatGPT, and this is version 4. So what it is write short story about adventure of puppy on a farm. Notice right here, I say split sentence in 300 characters. So it's meaning each of this part, it's no more than 300. And it's because requirement for other service that we're going to use it to create our characters and animate. It is each dialogue can be only about 300, each scene, can be about 300 characters. So let's see what we have here. We have our story that is separated into small parts and a tale about cute little puppy. Nice things about ChatGPT because it's keeping all this information inside. The next, what I want to do is give me a visual description of the puppy. So in this case, I have it all description of the puppy who is in our story participated. And next, of course, we need description for every scene. And again, with ChatGPT, it's much easy. We just says write description of environment for every part of the story, which is actually provide for me right here. I don't even going to modify maybe just only the portrait for the puppy, but rest you can see it will be just used straight out. So now we have it all our blocks is done. Let's go to the art flow. And this is what we're going to use it to generate our AI images and animate them. First, we want to go to Image Studio. And of course, we need to create our character first. But because for the introduction, I want actually character to speak with us as well as introductions. And we're going to use it 3x2, a little bit wide screen. We're going to use a general preset. I'm just going to copy and paste the description. And how I said before, I'm going to modify a couple things. One, I want to actually remove name because it does not give it anything here. And I want to have it close up and happy centered, because this will be our puppy. Actually, you know what? This is we don't need it yet. Let me remove this one because right now we'll just need import. So go ahead, click flow, and this is creating for us first introduction so we can see the character itself. Okay, and right here we have our puppy. If you don't like it or something does not render properly, you can go ahead and try to render more, see what's different ones. You can see right here, I have it create multiple ones before till I find some that I like it. Okay, let's go back to our generate. And after we're done, we want to create the portraits because I want the puppy is actually speaking to us, tell the story. So for this, we'll leave it everything there, except I want close up, centered. So this way, it will create just the face of the dog for us, and it will be closer and put in the middle, perfect for this. Also, I want enable the exclude from the image because sometimes you can see mouth is closed, and in some cases, mouth may be a little bit open. So it's all the stuff we don't want that, and in exclude or negative prompt, we say open mouth. Okay, so let's go ahead, click generate. Okay, you may generate a few times till you find one, but something closer like this, because this is almost perfect for a sitting, closed mouse. So this will be our actual speaker or character. Next, let's go ahead, take, and remember we create all of these different sceneries. We just copy one of them, one at a time. We have 5 of them. And we're going to paste right here. Switch for the exterior 3x2. We don't need this exclusion anymore. We can close it. And let's render this. And right here you can see we have the beautiful, nice sceneries render for us, so we can use it. We don't necessarily need to use all 4. We'll just use it one at a time, but general it's here. After you finish rendering these 5 scenes, we're ready to go in our video studio and work inside. So in Video Studio, you'll notice we have all these different shots. We can create up to 20 shots per each video. On our personal gallery, we have it preview, and you'll notice we have all of these different images. So what I'm going to do, wait till it's uploading, and we're going to select one introduction. So let's go ahead, select this first. Next, we'll click on a character, and our character we can select, let's select this puppy. I'm repositioning, maybe put it a little bit smaller, like around here. Will be our speaking character. Sadly, I cannot really animate the middle. I wish there was more options on how I want to animate or what transitional I want to do, but this will just simple and it's work well. I also notice you can, if you want it, you can create just a talking head. So like remove it and put it maybe on the middle. But I think that with the circles look more interesting. Okay. Next, we want to put it something inside. And you can, of course, type words, but I'm also created a little bit right here. This is introduction because it does not create it, but as example, you can see that you can create introduction and correct it. So that will be our first. Let's go next. We need to assign the voice to this. And it's many different voices here. One, what I want to do, it's, let's see what we can find here. Let's go to recently use it. Nope, I don't want to use Adam. I need to use it something a little bit more kid voice. And it's a lot of different types. I think this one may work. Okay, we'll go assign. Casual, I think it's work. Let's click preview voice. Oops.
My name is Pippin, and I'm
okay, that will work for now. Okay, we've done this. We don't need any effects this time. Filters, I think this is work fine, but if you want it, you can create it. Okay, let's go back to next one. We'll create new scene. And in this, remember by story, we start with the farm. So we can go select whatever farm you think it's work. Some with maybe more correct animals. Actually, you know what? Some of them, like this one will, I think, look very good. Next, let's go click on character. And because we already use this character, it will place it in a nice area. Next, we go to dialogue. And at this time, we're going and copy this first part dialogue. It's what it was. So copy this, go back to our flow and paste it. Sadly, the voice, I don't think it's the same. So we need to almost go back and reselect the voice again for us. Because I think if we're going, yep.
Once upon a time on a sunny...
And we don't want that voice. So sadly, it does not remember, so we need to go find and reselect. But instead, we'll go inside search. And we'll look right here. There you go. So we'll use that casual. And then we'll go create a new frame and so on. So we'll add all of the frames. Okay, when completed, we should have this. I just replaced a little bit my character. So I used a little bit different character for this. And I think this should work just fine. Notice we have all our scenery done. I mean, it's very straightforward, very simple to add. You could modify, and if you don't like some character, you can re-render again to create it new. It does utilize a special model of, I think, Stable Diffusion to create this, but it does very well. I do like to add some of the effect, maybe watercoloring, or rather create more as a story, because this is kind of kid's story, kind of cute little story. It's what we try to create. When we're done, we'll go ahead, click export, and export video. And let's look on here our results. So this is our video, and I'll post it full video down below. Well, not down below, I posted after video, so you can go ahead and preview if you're interested. But right here.
My name is Pippin, and I'm a super fun puppy.
Let's manage it. So notice on the mouth how it's moving. I do like these animations because it does give it some animation effect. Of course, you can look on the ears right there, where it does not kind of moving, but general, it's actually, I think, did very good job. I find out when mouth is closed for the character, it's animate a little bit more better. You could do slightly open mouth, that will work even better, but don't do this with the tongue out, because it looks a little bit weird, for at least for the puppy. And this is nice things about animation. So right here you can see the visual story. create it. Next, what you want to do, just download it. I would like to add maybe slightly music over, and I'm maybe doing a preview, add some music. But general, there's our base done. It's have our captions, it's have everything. And it took very, very fast, not very long at all. It's literally took about 10 minutes for me to do by itself and create its nice short visual story. How you can use it, think about sending maybe Christmas card from your family, video animation Christmas card. You can have very fun. You can put it your face. You can some created very funny Santa Claus tell about or some other stuff. It is what come up in your mind. Well, hopefully you found this interesting and kind of discover new applications for you to try it. Again, Artflow is free. If you run out of credits, you can ask them to apply more credits. I don't know if when they will go in a pay maybe by credits or something, so if you run out, but I see a lot of potential and it's very interesting application here. Thank you for watching. Give thumbs up, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think and have a great day.
Hi there. My name is Pippin, and I'm a super fun puppy. I can't wait to share one of my amazing adventures with you. Are you ready? Let's go. Once upon a time, on a sunny farm, a curious puppy named Pippin began his day. The world was vast and full of wonders, and Pippin was eager to explore. His little paws skimmered across the fields as he greeted the farm animals with excited yelps and wagging tail. Pippin's first encounter was with a group of clucking hens. They pecked at the ground, searching for tasty morsels. Pippin, fascinated by their odd dance, tried to mimic them, causing the hens to flutter and squawk, amused by the puppy's clumsy antics. Next, Pippin stumbled upon a graceful mare and her foal grazing in the pasture. He watched in awe as they trotted and played, their hooves thundering across the ground. Pippin tried to keep up, but his little legs could only carry him so far. Feeling thirsty, Pippin ventured to the pond, where he met a family of ducks gliding effortlessly across the water. He tentatively dipped his paw into the pond, startled by his own reflection. The ducks quacked with laughter at his surprised expression. As the sun began to set, Pippin wandered back to the farmhouse, tired but happy. His day had been filled with delightful encounters and new friendships. He snuggled into his cozy bed, already dreaming of the adventures that awaited him on the farm tomorrow.